Hey guys, what do you carry every day for your safety? I'll show you my everyday carry in this episode of Tactical Tidbits. Hey guys, thanks for joining me one more time. I thought I'd do a quick and easy video today. Just got back into the country, so you can probably hear from my voice. I'm trying to get over a cold, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to do a quick and easy video of everyday carry, show you some of the things that I carry on me every day, and some insights as to why I carry them and as it relates to personal safety. So let's get to it. All right, guys, we are at my work table here. I'm gonna go through my EDC real quick. This is just an introduction. I'm not going to go into too much of deep detail here, and I'll probably do a dedicated episode on some of these items that require more in-depth analysis. All right, and I'll start with the most obvious one that's actually not here, and it's the one that I'm using to film this video, which is my iPhone 11 Pro that's taking the video here. Very important in terms of safety, being able to have a lifeline, communicate with other people, communicate with authorities, staying up to date as if anything is going on around you. Very important. There's a lot of good apps out there that make this give you even more functionality in this respect. I'll probably do an episode on that as well. All right. Then some really obvious stuff. A wallet. Have a wallet here with ID, credit and debit cards, and always carry some cash on you. In the event of an emergency, if the grid goes down, there's a natural disaster, just anything that can happen that brings down the grid, or there is no electricity or something like that, you would have a very hard time making payments with any electronic form of payment. All right. I have my Smith & Wesson folding knife here. I've had it for a while. It's got a Tanto point, and it does have serration. I like to have serration. I don't consider this a fighting knife. This is more of a utility knife. I want to be able to have a little bit of grip here in case I need to cut myself or someone else out of something like a seatbelt, or in a medical emergency, if you have to cut through some clothing or something like that. These are very, very handy for that. And of course, if in a pinch, if you did have to fight with it, you could. But I use this every day to open up packages and stuff like that. So you should always carry a knife on you. Let's see. Keys. Always carry key fobs for all of the cars that you own. If you don't have access to one car or another for whatever reason, you always want to have access to the other one. So basically, my wife and I both have both of our fobs for each other's cars. This is her car. This is one for my truck, and so that's very important. Obviously, you have all the keys for your house and everything else. And the other thing that I carry are these earpiece earplugs. I won't get too deep into these. It's basically just hearing protection for when you're going into some place that might be really loud, as most restaurants are these days. And now I'm just sounding like an old fogey, but everywhere it goes super loud. I've already damaged my hearing enough as a shooter, lifelong shooter, so want to mitigate that as much as possible. I have my AirPods that I carry with me every day. I listen to about 10 podcasts every day as I'm working around the house or anywhere that I go. I like to have these with me, and I prefer to have these over holding the phone up to my ear all day. All right. Sunglasses. Always have a good set of sunglasses, polarized, if possible, like these. These have been great. I live in a place where it's always sunny out down here in Phoenix, Arizona. So you want to also protect your eyesight as much as possible. This is a connection to my iPhone, obviously. Also has a lot of really good apps that help you extend the functionality of the iPhone. Most of you probably have something similar, whether you're Android or iOS or whatever. And then I have probably the most important one that a lot of people don't realize how much it can go in terms of your safety, and especially at night, is a good tactical flashlight. This is a Surefire, and it is an EDC L2-T. This is 50 lumen right here if you barely press it down, and then when you go to press it completely, the button right here, momentary on only, which is also key, a full 1200 lumens. And it has a strike bezel. It's very sturdy. I love this light. Everybody has a must carry a flashlight at all times, okay? Not just at night. You find yourself in low light situations throughout the day all the time. You don't realize it going into an underground parking garage or just anywhere. And it's very important to carry a light. This will probably require its own episode. And then my everyday carry pistol is a Glock 19. It's good to go. I'm not going to take it out of the holster. It's loaded as it always is. It's stippled for a slightly better grip. I have an RMR 2, 2.2 MOA dot on it, and it has a TLR 7 weapon mounted light. I don't always carry the extra mag. The 15 rounds that I have with the Glock 19 are usually enough. This is not, to get in a gunfight with. Extended gunfight, this is to get out of trouble and get to safety, so I don't always carry the extra mag. And I have been toying with the 43X lately that I purchased for my wife, and I really like it, and I'm toying into trying to carry that one to see how it goes. Probably do an episode on that as well. So that is my EDC, at least an introduction to it, really quick and dirty. And if you have any questions or want me to do an episode on any one of these items by themselves to get a little bit deeper into it, or even just answer, a question online, go right ahead and send it over. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Guys, I hope this proved useful to you. Again, if you want to know anything or get more in-depth information about any of those items or anything else related to everyday carry, hit me up, send me, put in a comment, ask me a question, send an email. I'd be more than happy to address any concerns or questions, all right? See you next time.